everyone, welcome to ACHARYA. So today நம்ம எந்த மாதிரி நியூஸோட வந்திருக்கோம் அப்படினு பார்த்தோம்னா SSC Officers like nearly 260 vacancies under Indian Navy. So இத பத்தின details தான் நம்ம வந்து இன்னைக்கு பார்க்க போறோம். So what is the eligibility to apply for this அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா BE, BTech and MSc candidates எல்லாருமே qualified ஆயிருந்தீங்க அப்படினா you can apply for this. Okay, so here the application date starts on 9th August. எப்போ end ஆகுதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 25th September வந்து your last day for online application. So அதுக்குள்ள நீங்க வந்து அப்ளை பண்ணணும். So final year students அது மட்டும் இல்லாம graduate ஆனவங்க கூட இதுக்கு வந்து அப்ளை பண்ணலாம். So இத பத்தின more details வந்து நம்ம PDF குள்ள போய் பார்க்கலாம். So keep watching on ACHARYA to get on more updates regarding your job vacancies. So as I have told you, the Indian Navy தான் வந்து recruit பண்றாங்க. Like what are the officers அப்படினு பார்த்தோம்னா SSC, which is Short Service Commission officers தான் வந்து recruit பண்றாங்க. So total number of vacancies பார்த்தோம்னா you have nearly 260 vacancies. The person who are qualified for applying this is like there are several categories who has completed their BE, BTech and then post graduation. இவங்க எல்லாரும் you can apply for this. So and then the branch skill apply பண்ணலாம். What is the vacancy அப்படின்றத தான் நம்ம இப்ப பார்க்க போறோம். Who can apply for this? Unmarried men and then women வந்து apply பண்ணலாம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம நான் வந்து ஆல்ரெடி சொன்ன மாதிரி BE, BTech and then post graduation MSc முடிச்சவங்க, அதாவது ஃபைனல் இயர்ல இருக்கவங்க, அது மட்டும் இல்லாம முடிச்சவங்க ரெண்டு பேருமே வந்து you can apply for this. So what is the eligibility for certain இந்த ஒரு கேட்டகரி ஒரு போஸ்ட்டுக்கு என்னென்ன eligibility இருக்கணும் அப்படின்றது you will have your certain doubts, right? So அதை பத்தி நம்ம வந்து பார்க்கலாம். Like it is like a course. Okay, so இதுல வந்து எங்க இந்த கோர்ஸ் இருக்கு அப்படினு பார்த்தோம்னா எலிமலா கேரளா அப்படிங்கற பிளேஸ்ல தான் you will have this course. Okay, so யாரெல்லாம் eligible educational qualification, so for certain posts they have given certain qualifications. So இதுல பாத்தீங்க ஹைட்ரோ அப்படிங்கற போஸ்ட்க்கு what is the necessary qualification is BE and BTech முடிச்சவங்க, அது மட்டும் இல்லாம ஃபைனல் இயர்ல இருக்கவங்க, if you have 60% of your mark you can apply for this. அது மட்டும் இல்லாம இதுல number of vacancies எவ்வளவு அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா you have 57 vacancies. So men and women, அதாவது 6 vacancies for general studies and then 2 vacancies for hydro. So இவ்வளோ vacancies வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து gender wise பிரிச்சு வச்சிருக்காங்க. அது மட்டும் இல்லாம இதுக்கு வந்து என்னன்னா certain bond details கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அதாவது the person who was born from this year to this year can apply for this அப்படின்ற certain yearsம் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So இதுல என்ன year அப்படினு பார்த்தோம்னா nearly like 2nd July 2001 to 1st Jan 2007ல பிறந்திருக்கவங்க எல்லாரும் you can apply for this. Okay, so next one is like second one is divided into 3 parts, like BE and BTech படிச்சவங்களுக்கு ஒரு 3 categories கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. என்னன்னு பார்த்தோம்னா pilot, naval air operation officers and air traffic controller. So you will have a doubt like I have completed my engineering and now I want to become a pilot. அதாவது நிறைய பேருக்கு ஒரு கனவு இருக்கும் இல்லையா, I have to become a pilot அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. So this is the opportunity to become a pilot and then naval air operations officers or something like that. So what is the qualification for that அப்படினு பார்த்தோம்னா so your qualification is like BE or BTech. So BE or BTech with the aggregate of 60% இருந்துச்சு அப்படினா you can apply for this. Okay, and one more thing is like you should have completed your 10th and 12th along with English. Okay, so this is the one thing that is required. So pilot க்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா vacancies you have 24 and then naval air operations officers you have nearly 20 and then air traffic controller you have 20. So the age qualifications coming to the age qualification, what age you should have is like so 2nd July 2002 to 1st July 2007. So this is the age qualification that you should have to apply for this. Okay, so next one is like logistics. So in coming to logistics, what is the educational qualification you should have is like BE or BTech. So with first class and also MBA with first class and also BSc, BCom, BSc IIT with first class and PGs in diplomas or diplomas in like diplomas la what are the categories you can see is like finance, logistics, the mari categories like if you have completed your diploma you can apply for this. And then you can also complete your MCA or MSc degree. If you guys have completed these degrees you can apply for your logistics. Okay, so the total number of vacancies for this is like a number of vacancies 10. The same, what is the year for your application is like, if you are under this year, like 2001 to 2007 born, from July 2001 to Jan 2007 born, then you guys are like applicable, you guys are eligible to apply for this category. So next one is, so Naval Armament Inspectorate Cadet, NAIC. So what are all the educational qualification, coming to education qualification for this NAIC? So this is like BE and BTech students can apply for this. So what are the, so there are various different streams like mechanical with automations, electrical, microelectronics, instrumentation, metallurgy, computer application, computer engineering, and then productions. All these type of categories persons can apply for this. So what is the vacancy? We can see when coming to vacancies, you have nearly 20 vacancies for your NAIC postings. Okay, so the same eligible date is like the person who is under, who born on 2nd July 2001 to 1st January 2007 can apply for this exam courses. So next one is like law. So when coming to law, so the person who has like a law degree in law, okay, so under as an advocate under Advocates Act 1961 with minimum of 55% of marks. So when coming to other like BE BTech graduation level, you have some like nearly aggregate of 60% is necessary. So when coming to law, it is like 55% is itself enough. So what is the vacancy for this? Total number of vacancy for this is like 2, and then the same no, but this is not the same. So actually the born year here is different. So what is born year is like 2nd July 1999 to 1st July 2004 born categories, like students can apply for this, students or candidates can apply for this. Okay, so the next one is like education. So under education, so what is the thing is like under education, what are all the qualifications you need is like MSc with 60% of marks. So and also, so MSc graduates who has completed their maths operational research or in MSc, and then along with BSc in physics. Okay, so these candidates are eligible for your education, and also MSc with minimum of 60 marks, and then in physics. So physics like you should have 60% of your mark, and then applied physics, metallurgy, oceanology, atmospheric sciences. So all these categories are also all these categories are also applicable for this. Okay, so next is B or BTech in mechanical or production engineering, and then B or BTech in electrical, electronics and communication, and then electronics and instrumentations, and then ME and MTech, which is in electronics and communications, controls, radar and microwave, optical fiber communication, digital signal processing, wireless communication, and then laser and electro-optics, and then VLSI, power system, communication systems, electronics and instrumentation. So in these type of categories you can apply for this education. And then ME and MTech in production engineering, machine design, or system and controls, manufacturing, mechatronics, and then metallurgy, and then oceanography, and then atmospheric sciences. All these categories are applicable for education. Okay, so here total number of vacancies for this is like 7 and 8. So for MSc candidates you have 7, and then BE BTech candidates and also ME MTech candidates, so total all of total you have nearly 8 vacancies. So the coming to here the birth like year, so the person who is like applicable for this is like, so 7 like MSc candidates requirement is like 2001 to 2005 born. So 2nd July 2001 to 1st July 2005 born can apply for this MSc candidates. So when it comes to BE and BTech candidates, your year should be like 2nd July 2001 to 1st July 2005. So when it comes to ME or MTech candidates, your birth date should be from 2nd July 1999 to 1st July 2005. Okay, so your next one is like engineering branch general service. So here you should have like 60% of marks in your BE or BTech. So the streams there are like as we saw in previous one, you have different streams. Okay, so different streams in marine engineering, instrumentation engineering, production engineering, industrial engineering and management, and then aerospace engineering, automobile engineering, and then control engineering, instrumentation and control, metallurgy engineering, mechatronic engineering, aeronautical engineering, mechanical with automation. So the total number of vacancies for this is nearly 36. So both men and women can apply for this, and then your age limit for this is like the person who was born on the dates from 2nd July 2001 to 1st January 2007 can apply for this exam, can apply for this courses. Okay, so the next one is like electrical branch. Okay, so when coming to electrical branch, B or B Tech with 60% of marks under the streams. So electrical engineering, electronics engineering, electrical and electronics, instrumentation, telecommunications, electronics and communication, instrumentation and control, power engineering, power electronics. So I didn't go through a lot of streams. Why? Because like it will take too much time in this video. So if you want to go through over what are the streams are applicable for under which branches, if you want to know that, I'll give you the PDF link over this video. So you can just like a PDF link in the, I'll give you PDF link in the description box. You can go and click over that, and then you can view over the PDF. Okay, so for completion of, so for this the total number of vacancy for this category like electrical branch, the total number of vacancy is you have nearly 40. So the application date, like the person who can apply is like the person who was born from 2nd July 2001 to 1st January 2007 can apply for this. Okay, so your next one is like naval constructor. So what is the stream for this? Okay, so stream is like same BE, BTech, and the person who is under BE, BTech with 60% of grade, and then your side is like stream is like civil engineering, ocean engineering, aeronautical engineering, and then aerospace engineering, mechanical or mechanical with automation, and then marine engineering, ship technology, and then metallurgy, shipbuilding, ship design, naval architecture, all can apply for this. So the total number of vacancy for this is nearly 16, and then the person who can apply for this is as the same as previous one, 2nd July 2001 to 1st January 2007 can apply for this exam, for this courses. So as we have seen that like too much of different streams you have. Okay, so now you will have a question like how I can like how was the eligibility interview process. Okay, so here the person who has completed their BE or BTech will be, they'll have their SSB interview. So when the person who has completed their MSc or ME or MTech according to their 6th semester mark sheets, they'll like shortlist the candidates, and then they'll call you for SSB interview. So here, so what is the thing is like if you are performing if you are like preparing for your GATE examinations, it will be very much easy for you to crack over your SSB interviews. So the thing is, I'm requesting you to prepare for your GATE examinations, and then the online application date for your GATE examinations is on live now. So you can click over that and apply for your GATE examinations, as it is very much valuable. So the person who is completing their GATE examination, they have too much of opportunities in different streams, so you can apply over that. So as I have told you, the person who has completed their BE or BTech with the 60% of aggregate is applicable for applying for this course. So when coming to this, okay, so NCC candidates can apply for this if they have even 55% of their marks. Okay, so they have like 5% of relaxation in cutoff marks. They have 5%, they can be low, like for instead of being getting 60%, they can score 55%. So that is enough for applying for their for their courses. So this is for your NCC candidates. Okay, so you have the beneficial part over here is like under this courses, you will be provided with a stipend. Like the person who is undergoing pilot or NAOO courses will have your stipend of rupees 31,250 rupees as your stipend, and also you will be provided with medical allowances and then travel allowance along with that. So one more thing is like the person who is completing this course will be like selected forward for your postings, like will be posted under sub-lieutenant. So where your amount will be like a payoff will be like nearly 1,10,000 rupees per month. So this is very much like, this is the minimum minimum amount. So very first starting initial amount is like 1,10,000 rupees. So under the category, like which posting is like sub lieutenant. So if you complete this course, you will have this much of opportunities of receiving nearly 1 lakh in your very first initial month itself. So as a whole, as I have told you, the person who has completed their BE or BTech or MSc or ME, MTech, so you will have your SSB interview. So for this, the main thing is like you have to prepare for your GATE examination. So we are from ACHARYA, so we are providing courses on online and also in offline. So we will have classes classes on Saturdays and Sunday. So if you are like feeling like I couldn't prepare for my GATE examination and it is very much tough for me to take forward for my preparations, please join our courses and then get to have too much of beneficial part over that. So thank you and all the best for your future, guys. Thank you.